guys, joining me on a somewhat inclement and wet day, pulling out some dodgy 5 rain gloves for today's ride. Getting a little bit wet and I don't have any pants on. Don't worry, pants are in the back. These aren't my favourite gloves, but I thought I'd wear some short ones today instead of the Gopro ones. Not technically raining right now, although it is drizzling, so I better get on my seat, otherwise I will get a wet bum. Gloves are working fine now. They will be a little bit on the ordinary side once I take them off though. We can discuss some wet weather gear on today's ride, of which I have quite a fair bit, including this current jacket that I'm wearing. I would normally be wearing Michelen gloves, but I'm still waiting on a couple of gloves to turn up. Primarily, at least 2 waterproof ones that I'm aware of. Alright, glass is fogging up, so we better roll. As you're probably aware by now, my commutes generally, at least from a vlogging perspective, occur on the road to the gym. So I've got to get these bad boys working. Heated grips? No, we won't need heated grips today. Oh, a little bit chilly on the bum. I don't currently have a heated seat for the VFR, although it is on the cards. Currently on the centre stand, so dismount the centre stand. I am running Michelen Road 4s, I believe. So I'm not overly concerned about the wet road. Those of you in the tyre game or on top of your tyres, you're probably familiar with brands such as so Michelin's, Pirelli's, Bridgestones, Dunlops, I suppose Metzeler. They're probably sort of the key players in the bicycle motorbike tyre range. So this bike is fitted with all-purpose sports touring, rain and road condition tyres. Doesn't mean I ride like the road's dry because I run those tyres home. I definitely take a few percentage points out of my riding style when the roads are wet. I think we're going to race, visor, my sun shield. I've come full circle to, oh man, humidity, my glasses are fogging up badly. I've come full circle back to a clear visor. The reason for that is, even on today's ride, being technically a day ride, although it is 7 PM, but it's summer here in the southern hemisphere, so it won't be dark another hour and a half. Due to the conditions, visibility and illumination is already reduced. You combine that with a silver or a iridium or essentially any type of graduated with a tinted lens, and suddenly your visibility drops starts raining, etc., all that stuff, yeah, visibility just, oh mate, I've dropped it by a factor of a half, easy, confidently. Yeah, it really goes south fucking quickly. So I've just pretty much had a gutful and gone, you know what, fuck the pull factor, fuck it right off. I ride, as you can see right now, it's raining, only lightly, but you know, this is not perfect riding conditions, but I'm out there. Yeah, those bikes are really swirling at the water. So no, I don't want to fuck around. I want to have maximum visibility, so clear visor. What other rain gear do I have? Well, I've got all my Magna stuff, my jackets. Still waiting on a fair bit of stuff to turn up from the, what do you call that again? Yeah, Black Friday. It's now halfway through December. I'm still waiting on Black Friday stuff. Although I would imagine we've got the Christmas postage cycle as well to contend with, so that's probably holding things up somewhat. In fact, I just got a notification the other day, 28. So I pretty much ordered it at the end of November or the start of December, and it's got an estimated delivery time of 28th of December. Man, my glasses are almost completely fogged up. Can we start moving, please? Yes, I wear glasses while I ride, if for no other reason than because they are again, trifocal, multifocal, so that I can see here down at my gauge cluster. I've got no problems with distance, that's all well and good, but I've pretty much got to the point now where anything that's within arm's length is definitely out of focus. Maybe if I had my phone out on my ramp mount and I was checking nav and whatnot, yeah, that'd be a different story. I'd definitely need my glasses for that. I don't definitely need my glasses. I mean, yes, I can read that. I can read the speed with speedo at least. Anyway, I digress. Yeah. Are you a biker if you're not out riding in the rain? No, you're not really. And I could probably even go one step further because really, regardless of your riding experience or skills, I could go one step further and say something truly hurtful. Again, don't care if you Marc Marquez. If all you've got is a leader bike or a 600 with a pair of, and I'm not even anywhere near up that scale there, so I'm just saying this name just out of shits and giggles. Although I could say Dunlop Q4s, because I know that's what I've got on my R1, and funnily enough, it's not what's underneath me today for obvious reasons. What are they? Pirelli Super Courses or whatever the fuck they are. If all you've got is a super sports bike with some sort of Pirelli Corsa, Super Corsa type sort of tyre underneath you, you're not really a biker. Because you've only got the one bike, and you've only got the one bike set up for suitable, ideal, perfect riding conditions, which I'm also going to guess is going to be and along with that, I'm sure some absolute absolutely stupid fucking visor on your helmet. So, you no doubt look the part. You can probably even ride, you're probably even a somewhat skilled rider, but you've just got the one tool for the one day, for that perfect day when all the stars align and you can go out there and drag your fucking knee, pick your little sparks up, and as we do here in Sydney in Australia, in New South Wales, Sydney, Australia, get your shitty little photo from half a dozen photographers or so on Old Pacific Highway. Sparky, sparky, knee, fucking look at me, look at me. And then everyone's saying, ooh, and that's because we've had a very, very wet year here in Sydney. East coast of Australia, I would imagine, we've had floods all over the place. We've had a very wet year is what I'm trying to get at. And everybody's going, oh, when's the ride, when's the rain going to stop? Like, dude, doesn't matter if it's fucking raining, it doesn't matter if the road's wet and greasy. Newsflash. You've got a $35,000, $40,000 fucking Panigale AS with fucking supercourses on it. Trade it in, get a second-hand R1, if you must, with supercourses, and then, I don't know, you get this, with a set of fucking, which you will have, you can stay on the Pirelli stream, you get a pair of, wait for it, Angel GT2s, alright? Nothing says because it's raining you can't ride. It's, buy the right gear, buy the clothes, buy the gear, set your bike up, and if you really, really must, and that's why I've got 3 bikes, guys. It's not because I'm a greedy cunt, it's not because I'm a fucking rich cunt. If I added up all 3 of my bikes, so I think I've mentioned this in the video before, if I added up the price of all 3 of my bikes, one of which is a current model Goldwing, that's right, the granddaddy, the Rolls Royce of bikes, the best bike in the world, even if you include that, the price of all 3 would be less than a brand new Panigale S, S1000RR M Sport, yada yada yada, if you want to go down that path. So yeah, it's nice that you've got that one fucking super sexy, killing it, look at me, I'm fucking awesome bike, but you can't even use it half the time. Swallow your pride, stop being a fucking pansy fucking showboat, some fucking punsy fucking pretendy show off, and buy 2 or 3 bikes that you can actually use constantly, regularly, under all circumstances. Now guess what? Now you're a biker. Now you're a biker. I class myself as a biker. I've got 2 beautiful cars. Jesus. I've got 2 absolutely beautiful cars. Legendary cars. Iconic cars. I've got the granddaddy SUV, and I've got a hyper hatch. Not hot hatch, hyper hatch. I've got a Jeep SRT, 6.4 litre, and I've got an Alfa Romeo 147 GTA Gran Turismo Allegrita. Absolutely fantastic cars. So, nothing wrong. Absolutely horrible way to get across town is in the beautiful Jeep SRT. But you know what? I still ride most of the time. I still ride. Now, if you can't ride, I'm talking unless it's, torrential downpour. Torrential, monsoon, muddy, cyclone, just pissing down fucking rainstorm. No, I'm not going to go and ride in that. But if it's a wet day, sun rain is forecast, that's not going to necessarily prevent me from riding. Not necessarily. I'm not scared that I'm going to lay my bike over. I'm not scared that I'm going to go through a roundabout, end up take it like it's dry. I'm not racing around like I'm on bloody track fucking rain tyres or anything like that. You know, I ride with caution and common sense, but I can get out there. This wet road at the moment that you currently see in front of me, it's significantly wet, don't worry about that, but I'm riding it. Is it going to rain when I leave the gym tonight? I don't know. Guess what? I just checked the weather when I left the house and that's it. It's like, yeah, it's overcast, it's raining. It's probably going to rain, it is raining. I don't know, I don't care. But it doesn't look like it's a massive bloody, like, stormy night. Stormy, yeah, that's a different story. I'll bring a car. Like I said, I don't even have bloody pants on. I've got the pants on the back of my bike. I may wear them tonight. Who knows? Don't know. Again, don't care. And to be brutally honest, like I said, it is technically summer. It's 19 degrees Celsius, so it's not freezing. It's cool. I wouldn't say chilly. Probably doesn't feel necessarily like 19 degrees. But it's not freezing. It's not winter. If this was winter and raining right now, it'd be, you know, 5, 6, 7 degrees with the likelihood of getting even chillier and cooler by the time I leave the gym once the sun goes down, which actually by now would already be dark. But I have different pants again for that also. I think they're called fulcrum, Magnum fulcrums. They're also a 3-layer pants. Outer shell, which is somewhat rainproof anyway, then the rainproof layer within, and then a thermal layer within. I'll wear those during winter, and I'm telling you right now, even during winter, I will get home from the gym 10 o'clock at night and my legs will be a bit sweaty. They are, well, for Australia maybe, more than 3 seasons. I wear them in winter here and yeah, toasty. Again, I still have some more rain gear coming. I've got some Alpine Stars rain gear coming, so I'm looking forward to that. Have tried the jacket on. I know the jacket's good to go. Couldn't find any pants, but looking forward to those because they look pretty good. I just hope they're the right size because I already have a number of items to go back, unfortunately, which they did not cut it as much as I attempted to get them right. I didn't. Anyway, we're just about into the gym now. Car park, whatever you want to call it. I really want to get these glasses off, and if I had my tank bag on, my SW Motec tank bag, I'd probably just unzip it and throw my glasses in because they've been doing nothing but shitting me this whole ride. Yeah. It was raining a little bit heavy before I left home, and then just as I'm riding, trying to make a look at me, I'm a hard cunt that rides in the rain and doesn't give a fuck video. It's pretty much picked up and left off, and oh, what are you doing, you fucking idiot? Yeah, righto, I'm not going to say anything racist, but yeah, do the math. Oh dear. Shopping, I suppose. It is, I'm not going to say it's the 20th, but I'm going to say it's the last week before Christmas. So we have extended trading hours here in Australia. Probably, I'm sure a lot of other countries do too. I think we're talking possibly all the way through to midnight. I think there's even some days there previously where we've had 24-hour shopping leading up to Christmas. So again, that's one of the reasons why, even though the weather was a little bit on the bad side, I decided to take my motorbike because, as you can see, it's extremely busy. It's also Thursday night shopping, which is also extended trading hours, so no, I definitely do not need any car grief. I'm going to park wherever I want to park because I'm on a motorbike, which for me is usually right in front of the gym anyway. So there's a spot. These people are probably going to get a bit greedy and might regret not taking that one or that one. definitely the busiest I've seen it in the last few weeks. The old V4 fan is going off as we're creeping along, because the old 1200cc does get a little bit on the warmer side. And as we're sitting still, obviously, to negate that, what we do is the fans kick in. Alright. Well, imagine taking your car tonight. I think murder would very much be on the cards. Have I got a free spot? Yes, I do. Right in front of me, Jim. Excellent. Alright, well that was, as we call in the biking world, relatively painless. I just hope I don't slip over. This is another thing I could have covered. This bike is 265 kilos and it looks like it's just a little bit of a lip here, a little bit of a ramp, but trust me, it takes a little bit of an effort to get this bike back up there, and that is where your shoes come into it. You don't want flat-soled, racy, alpine starry type sort of shoes. So I have played that game and I'll show you the result of it. You can see a bit of a scratch there. Yep, see the scratch, and there's a bit of a scratch there. I have put this bike down on top of myself because I was wearing the wrong shoes, and I was just reversing out of a car park, and all that happened was, because unlike these hiking shoes which I'm currently wearing, which have a nice rubbery aggressive sole, they were smooth, flat, alpine stars, yada yada yada, and up we went. Over I went, and the bike went straight on top of me. No fun that day. Luckily in a group, luckily somebody else managed to get the bike off me. And very little damage was done because I died straight underneath my bike to protect it. Okay, well, thanks for joining me to the gym. As you can see, have a look at that. Crazy Christmas shopping night. If it's raining and it's busy, take your bike to the gym instead. Because right now, somebody would be dead in this car park because I would have lost my shit. Guaranteed. Make sure you're able to ride in the weather. Make sure your bike is able to ride in the weather. All the channeling and grooves. Michelen Road 4s, possibly 5s, I don't know. I think they're 4s. And currently there are Road 6s out. So Road 6s from the Michelins, or Pirelli Angel GT2s, and you can ride anywhere. And then of course make sure you spend a considerable amount of money on your riding gear so you can ride comfortably. Alright guys, well, thank you very much. I've now got to go into the gym and get my gym on. Thanks for joining me. Merry Christmas. Stay dry. Ride dry. But if you've got to ride wet, don't be shy. It can be done. Zig and Big Red saying goodbye. All right.